For this recipe today, we're going to need 3 bags of chips, white milk and dark chocolate chips. Measure out your butter, 3/4 cup or 185 grams. Let's start with the mixer. Soften butter, room temperature. And to that, we're going to add both sugars. In the recipe, we'll be using white and dark brown sugar. I'm using salted butter because that's what I had on hand. 5/8 cup of both of the sugars, the brown and the white. Now, if you have salted butter, just don't add extra salt. If you have sweet butter, you can add in a teaspoon of salt. We're going to cream the sugars with the butter till it's a nice creamy texture. We're going to add in some pure vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon. I always buy the real pure vanilla. I don't buy the artificial one. Next, we're going to add in 1 large egg. Your egg should be at room temperature as well. What's great about this dough is there's no chilling. You can make your cookies and form them right away. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon. This will help to rise your cookies up. And we're going to add in 2 cups of flour. Do it slowly. Now this recipe will yield 24 large cookies. I've actually have this recipe. If you have a big party, lots of friends, you can certainly make a full batch, but this is basically a half batch that I'm making here. So it'll make 24 large cookies. Make sure to scrape down the bowl, very important. Make sure everything is incorporated. And for the last step, we're going to add in our chocolate chips, approximately 1/3 bag of each. So you can see I've reserved some. That's for decorating afterwards. Make sure to incorporate it. Now here I have my 2 scoops. I have a number 30, that's the black one, which is the larger one, and a number 40, which is the smaller one. And for these type of cookies, I like to make the larger size. Use parchment paper on your cookie sheet. See how easy it is? They just pop out just like ice cream. And you don't have to get your fingers all messy. If you really enjoy making cookies, I think it's a great investment to buy a cookie scoop. Now that I have them laid out in a 3x3 grid, I'm going to add extra chips. Now this is what elevates your cookie to be so pleasing visually. Because sometimes when we're eating cookie, the chips are more like inside the cookie or at the bottom, not necessarily at the top. So these make them look a lot prettier. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And adding a little bit of attention to detail, it'll make them look so much cuter. We bake them for 12 minutes and here they are. We have to cool them on the rack. Resist the temptation to eat them. And here we are. Look how soft and buttery they are. Yum, yum, yum. They will melt in your mouth. They are so good.
Well, our cookies are all ready and they're so delicious. I just love making the triple chocolate chip ones because they're just so unique and they taste so good, buttery and delicious. So let's just have a little taste test. Melt in your mouth. I hope you try this recipe.